What is up, everybody? Welcome to Taking Shots. We are available on Spreaker, Soundcloud, hopefully soon be iTunes. We are on YouTube, and all over the goddamn interwebs. It is me, Pryde, and your other host,
Imminent, who, I'm just going to point out that, Pryde, you sound impossibly professional right there.
Thank you. Fuck yeah. Fucking
look at this dude. He is the representation of just,
nice.
hope.
I feel good about that. I feel good about that.
No, you should. You should. Plus, internet points right there.
Yes, internet points. So this is like one of those fucking Taking Shots episodes that we do, and like I said, the last episode, you guys don't get to see a lot of them, because I get into a drunken rage, and it gets vetoed to the point of, it goes into a deep black hole. So hopefully this one will make it out, I feel like.
Yeah, there are a lot of entertaining conversations that me and Pryde have, but they get so spirited in nature.
We can't put them out there.
Yeah, it's just...
It's a one-on-one conversation.
It turns into a one-on-one conversation. Initially, we're both like, hey, let's do a fucking podcast. And then 20 minutes into it, we're like, is this a podcast?
Yeah.
We don't remember. We don't care.
Yeah, we can't. And then at the end of it, we're like, that was awesome. That was a great conversation. But it's like, no, you can't ever hear this. Never.
Ever again.
Ever. Delete this shit now.
And this, the amusing part is this has happened literally 60% of the time. Yes.
Yeah, because I've got 3 or 4 episodes like that, fucking are like that right now. And because we're a new podcast, we're looking to gain viewers and everything else. But sometimes it's just maybe that could be saved though. I still feel like I have them. I didn't delete them. I feel like maybe down the line, if this becomes a thing, it's going to be a funny thing to post a year from now. Type deal. Maybe.
Cool.
With a little bit of editing in there.
There's a disclosure before that particular episode is released, yes.
Which every fucking episode we have so far... We have 2 out right now, and this is the 3rd. We don't hold back. There's no holding back. So if you like it, great. If it's not for you, then you know what? Fuck you. That's the type.
Basically, just stop listening.
I mean, we talk about anything and everything, and that is our agenda. There is nothing held back. There is. I swear like a fucking sailor. And we're taking shots, bro. Taking shots. And speaking of which, I'm going to take a shot right now. To commemorate the 3rd fucking episode. You got your bourbon or whatever the fuck it is?
No, I do. But dude, this is the first time I hate you for making me take a shot.
See, this is the first episode that Imminent Micah, our co-host, has been fucking more drunk than me. Thank God. We'll see how it turns out.
I'm sorry, everyone. Because I'm over here
Oh, I just took one.
Alright, hold on.
The heartburn's real.
Right, are you ready?
I am ready, bro.
Are you ready to deal with me hammered as shit?
Oh, you know I am. Every time. This is my favorite times. I think the viewers will like this. Because me and you are going to probably go at each other's throats. And it's going to be awesome. We always do. But we end up becoming See, the thing with me and you, though, it's we'll get wasted. And we'll get fucking... And we're grown, mature fucking people. We're not fucking 15 years old. So if you're watching this podcast and you're... we're that age that we've done it. And
Like,
when
arguments are arguments, but they're nothing more than that.
And that's it. And when me and you go at it, it's like, we don't go at it like we're like trying to kill each other. We go at it like, let's fucking try to have a fucking, like the last episode. I listened to it and I was retardedly stupid. Micah would say some shit, and if you guys haven't listened to it, I hope you do. But he would say some stuff that I would completely be on board with and agree with when I'm sober. And I was actually trying to make the point to him of his case when he was talking to me, but I was still disagreeing with him because I was, taking shots. And I was like, you're wrong. And it was crazy. It was funny, and that's why we put it out there on the interwebs for you. But it was still funny, and we're still fucking best buds after it. It doesn't even matter. It's like some people, though, can't take that, They can't take that fucking... They don't do well with that, like, one-on-one type thing. They get pissed.
Like, I don't know, a lot of people, the moment they feel contested in, like, their ideological stances, just back off so intensely. I don't know, and I feel like that is like a self-defensive mechanism that actually does not do you good. It really doesn't.
It's like, no, stand up for what you fucking believe in.
I'm sorry, if you don't actually argue the points that you actually do believe in ever, then you're not going to reinforce those, ever.
Yeah. You're just fucking dead in the water.
Yeah, so the point is, if you actually feel strongly about something, reinforce that shit. And if you get rebuked fairly, repetitively, I heard that beer crack. Good for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
But if you get rebuked fairly repetitively, then you know what? You know what you are gaining? You are gaining perspective.
Perspective, and take it like a goddamn man.
Yeah,
it's like,
surely.
Don't be a little bitch about it. Don't be a little fucking asshole that's like, fuck you, and fucking quits out on the convo. If you have something that you believe in, it's like you fucking better believe in it to 100%, because if you don't, then you don't really believe in it, I feel like.
No, I totally agree. And the thing is, alright, if, let's say, for instance, you have a particular perspective on one, I don't know, individual opinion, and somebody offers an opposite opinion, you have to integrate their opinion into yours, and then recalculate. If you still arrive at the same opinion, your opinion was literally correct. But you actually have to appreciate the other person's perspective. If you just disregard somebody's perspective based on the fact that it's not yours, then you know what? Fuck you.
For sure.
You're worthless. Straight up.
Everybody has their own opinion, is what it boils down to. It's like, it's like, and I'm not going to go into it on this show about religion and everything else, but I'm going to make that a point right now, to where it's like, you have different religions, you have different politics, there's views on politics, views on religion, there's views on so many things. That's like, if you don't hear the other person out, and I get that, I feel like some people don't sit there and say, or look at it from their perspective, a type deal, to where it's like they just pass it off, to where it's like, okay, well, this other person might have a valid point, and even though it doesn't agree with your ideology, or whatever it's called, yeah, we're taking shots, ideology, you still have to fucking look at it I don't know. I don't know if that's where you're going at, but I hope it was. So I don't feel fucking retarded right now.
The point is, like, you have to integrate other people's opinions into your own to arrive at the ultimate conclusion.
You know what would be a good fucking topic? God, I don't know if I want to even say it.
No, you can't back down now.
Okay. I really want to talk about religion.
Alright, you know what? Dude, I'm drunk enough to do this. Let's go.
This is taking shots. This is just me and you. It's talking about, and this is just ideas and thoughts and everything else. So it's not necessarily a concrete substance half the time.
No, we're not talking right or wrong or the matter of the fact, we're not talking about what society views as correct or incorrect. We're talking about our particular opinion and approach to this particular thing. That's what this is.
Okay, so you have religion.
Yes.
There are so many. There's Islam, there's Christianity. Christianity is different than Catholics, like Catholicism. You know, there's like Baptists, there's Hindus, there's so many, dude. There's
the mainstream, and then there are literally hundreds of others.
I mean, you have Scientology, who...
LOL.
Props to Tom Cruise, because he's my man.
You know, he's like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't believe in Scientology, but goddamn, I love Tom Cruise. So...
Wait, hold on. Pause. You actually appreciate Tom Cruise.
Dude, Tom Cruise is the best actor in the world.
Alright, so this is
literally your savior.
You're now voting off David from the show.
Dude, Tom Cruise in Top Gun, you can't deny it.
Oh, wait, so
That's my favorite movie. Top Gun is my favorite movie. Of all time. Top Gun.
So your favorite movie is a movie. You know what? No. We're gonna talk about this later.
Come at me, bro.
No, off the show.
You know, Jillian hasn't even seen Top Gun, which amazes me because we've been together for 4 years. We're engaged now. And she still has not seen Top Gun. I don't know how I haven't forced her to watch that show. Because I've seen it like 1,000. I have like the collector's edition DVD.
You know what? So tomorrow night,
I should watch Top Gun with her.
Yes, exactly. Early. Because I want you to get on.
I should be like, bitch, you're watching Top Gun.
After. Exactly. Make that shit happen. I'm sorry, she just needs to, like, hang out with Goose a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
She'll be alright.
Maverick? Like,
yeah,
fucking,
exactly.
like, you know, I mean, she needs to know about Iceman. And the fucking heartache that his fucking Goose caused when he fucking smashed his head against the fucking airplane fucking thing, you know? Poor Goose. Fuck.
Dude,
or
you know
the
what,
fucking, the sex scene. You know, where it's like, you know, where he's like fucking the bitch.
Wait, hold on a minute. Is that your opinion of that movie?
No, but that's what happens. I mean, literally, That's what happens. It goes, but
like, alright. There are a lot of people that make a lot of fun of this particular movie as being, like, literally the gayest movie ever.
That's fucking retarded. That's a stupid viewpoint. You know what?
Right.
You know what?
No. Like, respond to that. Respond to that particular accusation.
That it's it's the goddamn greatest movie in the world. It has, like, the I went to the danger zone. You know,
Right.
they're fucking
So,
like flying off
alright.
the aircraft carrier, and it's like you get your blood pumping, and you're like, fuck yeah. If you're in the 80s, baby, Top Gun was the shit.
Alright, so I don't know if anybody listening to this podcast has ever played Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2 suck my dick.
Right, alright, ignore Pryde because he actually probably didn't fail at the game. But there's one particular mission in Borderlands 2 where they reference the shit out of Top Gun.
No, are you shitting me?
No, I'm not.
I have to play Borderlands 2 now. God damn it.
Well, yeah, just like...
Are you
YouTube.
really? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
What the fuck?
Literally, I feel like the people who were killing had names that were symbolic of, whatever.
So they had like
Top Gun.
Goose, fucking Iceman, and all that shit?
Well, and yeah, you're playing volleyball with them. Or, I don't remember. It's been a long time.
The volleyball scene was kind of gay. It was kind of weird. It was kind of fucking...
Right.
I have
so,
nothing against gay people, but like it was pretty fucking... It was,
Weird.
when you're a man, it's like, you don't want to see that. The women were probably like, yay, Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. Which I get.
Yeah, no
I'm like, oh,
problem.
touche to you.
Yeah, like 100%.
This is your part of the movie.
Yeah, like, you enjoy the shit out of this. But, still.
I was just kind of like, okay. I guess I can't be Tom Cruise fucking playing volleyball. Because I would literally, like, fucking collapse the net if I hit it.
You just, like, straight up, I just fucking tackle the net. Like, the first thing I would do, I just jump at that.
Oh, my stomach would be like, just, like a fucking ball of jelly. It would destroy it. And I'd be like, I'd be cool with it.
But apparently, Borderlands 2, there was I remember playing this mission where you had to kill the people that they specifically referenced Top Gun. Like, straight up. They're all playing volleyball or something. Like, I don't know, it's been a hot minute since I played that shit because... I'm sorry, Borderlands is the most repetitive game ever.
Dude, I played Borderlands for like fucking 5 minutes and I was like, fuck this shit.
Hey, you played it for 5 minutes, you did the same thing for an hour.
There was like a little robot talking to me or some shit, and I was like, fuck this robot.
Actually, the robot was probably the greatest character ever created.
But the whole graphics thing, I didn't get it. It just wasn't
Okay,
me.
what?
The graphics,
But like the fucking...
it like had the
Weird.
fucked up weird graphics. It was like, it was just, you can't deny that. It had weird it didn't have like normal, okay, when like you look at games, you're looking for those realistic graphics or whatever. Borderlands 2 had that weird,
cel-shaded
it was still
sort
good
of
graphics
thing.
and everything, but it was still like, it was off the beaten path,
To a degree, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not gonna 100% agree with you, but it was different. Yeah, it was.
It was different. It was definitely different. I maybe could have gotten to the game, but no, I couldn't have gotten the game. Fuck that game. I probably actually could have, but fuck that game at this point in time.
Oh, well, no, at this point in time, yeah, I agree with you. It was so repetitive. Like, I started playing Borderlands 2 on console. And, like, oh, good lord. I went through the game the first time. I don't recall specifically what this is called. But I went through the game, finished it the first time, started it again, and then I'm like, you know what? No, this doesn't even interest me.
That's kind of like I started the game. I got to like I don't even know how far. I got like an hour into it, and I was like, no, this just ain't for me. Some people fucking are die hard about it.
A lot of people.
a ton of people. Yeah, a ton of people are diehard about that shit, and I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe, but no, not for me. Not for me.
Well, like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the concept. It is a FPS RPG, which is fucking awesome. Straight up.
I get that.
But I'd still prefer my AK-47 headshots.
On
over
CSGO.
that. Yes.
Jesus Christ, you can't even ADS in that game.
Right. Well, ADS is for people that like black fingers.
But literally, like, why can you not ADS? Some of the guns you can.
Yeah, the guns with fucking scopes.
But why
That's the
can't,
point.
like, seriously, like, if you have a fucking assault rifle, why can't you pull that shit up to your shoulder?
Alright, look, some of you. Alright, and everybody listening, right now. Generally speaking, the lower your FOV, field of vision, playing a game, the better you are off getting acclimated to the lower FOV. The better you get at dealing with this particular field of vision, the better you will be at any game, period. Like, I remember playing Halo 2 way back in the fucking day, and the rule of thumb was never double zoom with the sniper rifle. Because if you have to double zoom, you're fucking up. You're shit at the game.
Really?
Point hands. Yeah.
I never played Halo 2. I might have.
No,
I
Halo
don't
2,
remember
like,
it.
literally the greatest game ever created.
Was Halo 2, I probably played it. I never played Halo Online, this whole thing. Halo to me was, let's pop in the disc, and you have 4 people, like, including yourself in the room, and you're like, let's multiplay and let's against each other type deal.
Which, don't get me wrong, is good fucking times, but
Oh,
that is
so good
small
times.
fish, small pool.
Yeah, sure.
But, like, I'm sorry, man, Halo 2, like, legitimately revolutionized the concept of competitive play to the broader masses. Because the concept existed before Halo 2, 100%. But this is the point that I became aware of it. Like, dude, I was in high school making money off of Halo 2.
Were you?
Yes.
Jesus, when I was in high school, I was fucking, like, knocking kids' fucking skulls against the wall.
I was in
a bully. I was kind of a bully.
AP classes,
What's AP?
advanced placement.
Oh, I'd fucking kick your ass in high school. Just kidding.
I don't know, dude.
No, I would have done that. No,
Yeah, like,
no,
I played a third.
I felt like I was like the nerd, but not the nerd. I like stood up for the nerds in my high school. But then
you could
again,
beat up.
there were some people that I fucking just hated and fucking despised. I mean, I remember putting a kid in the trash can. I mean, I literally put him in the trash can. I remember one kid, my best friend, he looked at my sister and he smiled one time, and I fucking slammed his head up against the wall and knocked him down to the ground. His papers went flying everywhere. I mean, just everywhere. And I don't even know. It was like God fucking enjoying this shit. Because the bell rang as soon as I fucking slammed him to the ground. And everybody came out of their classes and looked at this kid like on the ground. Because he smiled at my sister. And I was like, you might be my best friend, but I will fuck you up. I will kill you. Oh, you smiled at my sister? No. Hell no. You know, I was a dick. I was sometimes a dick. But then there's other times I wasn't a dick, I feel like. Like, I remember this one kid, he was getting, like, stomped on Like, he was one of the, like, when you look at high school, because I'm almost 30, so it's been a long time for me since high school. So it might not be the same for people now. I don't know how it is now. But back in my fucking day, like, the principal had a fucking paddle. He called it Oscar. You know? In my school. He literally called this goddamn paddle Oscar. It was a wooden fucking, like... It was like a wooden paddle. Like that you would row with. And if you were a fucking dick or something in school, he would fucking paddle you with Oscar.
That's actually really fucking intense.
Dude, straight fucking intense. I was in like it was a private school. You know, I wasn't in a public
Private school.
It was a private school where you had to
Right.
pay money to go there. And this motherfucker had Oscar. Oscar. That would fucking whip your
Capitalize.
fucking ass.
Oscar.
I remember walking through the class like thinking like, holy fuck, the principal, his name was Mr. Doherty, was going to kill this kid. You know, I remember walking down the hallway one time and I see one of the seniors and Mr. Doherty had this motherfucker up on the locker by his throat. Like chokehold. Like bam. Against the locker, chokehold, being like, what the hell did you just say to me? Type shit. And that is my high school. Now, high school now, you do that shit, you're going to get sued.
To like oblivion.
Yeah,
Like
you're done.
literally,
You're done. You're
fucking
fired.
Destroyed in like 2 days.
But Mr. Doherty, back in my day, it's like, he would literally, like, just fuck you up. Like, you do not fuck with the principal. Because he will fucking hurt you. You know? He was
Literally
everybody was scared. I mean, if you got called into Mr. Doherty's office, you were fucked. You were literally fucked. You're just done for. You're gonna either get fucking paddled with the fucking Oscar, which is
apparently choked the fuck out.
or choke the fuck out on the which I literally saw, dude. I saw this motherfucker. I mean, so I went back, like, I moved to Alabama for a few years, and I came back one year, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go visit my old teachers and everything, and I'm going to say, hey, you know, just how are you doing? Thank you for teaching me. Because literally, the school I was in, it was a great school. Taught me a ton of shit. It was way over, like, public school education.
Right.
I mean, when I went into public schools, I already knew everything. It was like, why the fuck are you teaching me this again? I knew this like 2 years ago. Which is...
Yes, welcome to public education.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, this is a topic we can approach
we
later.
definitely could talk about this.
Yeah, good Lord.
But so I went there, though, and I saw Mr. Doherty in the office. I was like, Mr. Doherty, I was like, hey, I'm just stopping by, saying hi. This motherfucker slapped me on the fucking back so hard, dude. It left me a fucking bruise. I mean, I was like freaked the fuck out, too. And I'm like a grown man. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking like, oh my god, this motherfucker is hardcore. This dude, I remember, it's just like one of those figures you remember. And even though you remember him that way, he still is that way. It's like, no, your remembrance is right. You
remember this individual correctly.
Yeah,
straight up.
This motherfucker will destroy you. He will fuck you up. Even though he's like 80 years old, he will fucking, he'll hurt you. Even his fucking slap on my back. I mean, I was like, fuck. This dude just fucking hurt me. He wasn't meaning to, but it's like, this guy's like the man's man type deal. To where he's grown up in the old age, to where it's like, no, you better fucking man up. Because if you don't, you're going to get shit on. And he might pull out Oscar on you.
Yeah, like, he's one of those people like, wait, you're complaining about a bruise?
Yeah, like,
Get the
what?
fuck out.
What?
Get the fuck out.
No, we're going to teach you some fucking lessons here, bro.
Like, straight up, right now.
And like, and I sit there and think about it though too, and it's like I was sitting there thinking like one day I was like, God damn, I did the whole private school till I was like I think it was ninth grade. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But I mean, it was strict as fuck. I mean, you got out of line, they would fucking destroy you. They'd fucking make you hurt. And then I look at public schools nowadays, because I have 2 daughters. I have one that's in school. And like I remember I went to a parent-teacher conference and with Madison. Madison's super smart. She's going to do well in school. She'll do well in college and everything else. I know she will. And she's like top of her class. And the teacher put out a thing in front of me and said, I was so amazed that she got all these right. And it was words. It's like spelling words. Like what, as, is, the, and all this other bullshit. I'm sitting there looking at the teacher, I'm like, why are you fucking amazed at this shit? Are you serious?
To be completely fair, there are a lot of nights I have trouble spelling that shit after a bottle and a half.
Well, I'm talking about like fucking... I'm not talking about like there, and there. I'm talking about like the, and is, and as, or was. And I'm sitting there looking at the teacher like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
You know what, though? I'm going to give you perspective, because I actually, literally deal with a lot of teachers. Many teachers become involved with their particular grades. They deal with individuals they perceive of this intellectual level. When they have people that are, like, consistently, make shit happen beyond a level they are familiar with, they are exceptional. The exact opposite is true. So, in the beginning few grades, there is a fairly large margin.
I get that. It's like it's first grade. You got kids that don't know.
Are dumb as shit.
Yeah, basically.
Like, straight up. Like, they're just not kicking on neurologically yet. And then you have the others that are just, they just wake up sooner. It's basically what it is.
But still, I was sitting there looking at the teacher. I was like, God, are you kidding me? It's like if my daughter came home and didn't know how to spell is, she'd be locked in her bedroom. Being like, you better study, girl.
Because there are literally 2 letters you don't know.
I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Because literally, Madison is super... She's fucking smart, dude. She got upset. She has, her report card the last semester or whatever. Everything was 100 except writing. Or something like that. It was writing or... I don't know. It was like a 98. She was crying to me. She was saying, why didn't I get 100? I'm like, honey, 98 is great. I'm happy. You're doing awesome. You're doing great. And she was like, no, that's not good enough. And I'm sitting there looking at her. I'm like, my God, you are so just beyond smart right now. It's just crazy to me. Because, like, I tried to tell her, I was like, when your dad was in school, it wasn't that great, honey.
Man, well, you need to explain to her that, like, the most intelligent individual on this planet would be totally happy with the 90.
I'm
sorry.
She seriously was crying to me. She was like, this is not right. write my teacher a note and ask her why. She was like sitting there telling me, she was like, write her a note, tell her why I didn't get 100. I'm like, oh my God, I love you. You are awesome. You are just beyond awesome. It's crazy. Because, like, in my day, it's like, I was, first grade, I don't remember what I did in first grade. It was so long ago. But, like, I remember, like, my high school years, to where, like, I remember one year where the goddamn stupid fucking teacher, it was my science class, and she fucking put a nail in a milk carton type shit, charged it with some fucking electromagnet shit, and she's like, nobody wants to touch this, and I was like, I'll touch it. I literally could have died, though, is what the whole thing was, because I went and touched the fucking top of the milk carton, or it had like aluminum underneath it or whatever. It was charged like all day. Like, this bitch was being charged like with, electricity all fucking day. I touched that nail, dude. I fucking shot back 10 feet and like landed on the ground, knocked over chairs and shit. She was scared for her fucking life, I know it, because I remember looking at her and being like, holy fuck, what just happened? And she's like, are you okay? I'm like, you about just fucking killed me, bitch.
Like, I'll be okay after I pass this class.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You just about killed me, you stupid bitch. Either way, that's a fucking stupid topic.
Nah. That's right. The point is, if you are getting 98% in your classes, you guys are right. Straight up.
Oh, dude. Like, I was getting, like, C's and D's. I barely passed algebra. I remember fucking passing algebra. And I was like, I passed it with, like, a 70%. I'm like, I actually think it was, like, a 68. But I, like, talked the teacher into, like, bumping it up. Being like, please, just pass me. Like, don't fucking do this to me.
It's like, I'll bring you a bottle.
Yeah.
I used to bribe teachers when I got less than an A.
I just dropped out of school, and that was a terrible idea, but I did. I mean, it wasn't a terrible idea at the time, because it made a lot of money, but
it's one of those retrospect things, ain't it?
It's one of those things where you fucking look back and you're like, I miss the social aspect of it.
Of school?
Of school, dude. I miss.
Dude, oh, alright. You know what? Social commentary. I literally hated nothing more than my fellow students.
Really?
Yeah, no, 100%. Straight up cancer.
Well,
the most frustrating thing. Dude, I'm sorry. Most of the individuals you go to school with are under neurologically developed, like they actually possess the scholastic skills, yes, but their absolute inability to evaluate life skills just fucking burns.
Why?
It is so painful.
I get that, but it's like still, there's still a social aspect of it, to where if like you miss all that, like the social type aspect of high school, then I feel like you're missing out a little bit. Even if it might be bad, it might be fucking good, it might not be great. Either way, though, there's that social fucking interaction with people to where it's like, it kind of trains you, like, for the real fucking world.
Dude, do you want to know, like, the greatest social interaction I had at college?
Yes.
Alright, so the beginning of every semester, the typical thing was, like, it was kind of a joke after a while for the people that actually have been there for a few semesters, but most people, when they get there, they're like, so what's your major? And, that was the question. The question. It was fucking hilarious. And I was actually in there for physics. And out of a campus of literally 20,000, there were 55 of us going for physics.
Are you shitting me?
Yep. It dropped down to 10 after the first semester. It was fucking hilarious. But, so they'll be like, oh, what's your major? I'm like, physics, hammered as fuck. At that point, I was also probably coked out as fuck and stoned as shit.
Yeah. It's college.
Yes. But dude, the most glorious time of my life. Also, the most guilty, fucking regrettable time of my life as well. Would I do it again? Yes, but only if I had somebody recording the entire situation.
I still don't understand physics.
You know what the funny part is?
Physics to me...
No one does.
Physics to me, like when I look at physics, I look at like physics in game. That's completely probably fucking wrong. But like when you look at like the physics in game, like NVIDIA has actual, it's like PhysX or whatever it is, where the bodies bounce through the fucking games or whatever, like legitimately like how they're supposed to. That's my idea of physics, which I feel like is completely wrong.
Well, no, it's not. Like, people's perception of physics is not wrong, because most people's perception of physics is based off of the actual shit they deal with on a daily basis. This is called Newtonian physics. This is the interaction of random-ass material shit we deal with on a daily basis. You throw a baseball, it moves upwards, provided you threw it a little bit upwards, and then it moves downwards while it's still moving forwards. That is called Newtonian physics. That, amusingly, is like the most basic level of physics. And it is fairly appropriate to everything we deal with on a daily basis. Bullets, flying through Battlefield, the game, which is... I'm sorry, Battlefield 3 was amazing. I don't know anything about Battlefield 4. But, I don't know, like the things we deal with, physics can describe. But that's simple physics. There's a glorious degree of physics that is just below that, I suppose. So that's pretty interesting.
So you majored in physics?
Yes.
You have a major in it or whatever?
No, I worked towards it. Unfortunately, I did not finish that degree.
Do you regret it?
100% I do. Even though I don't... alright, me not pursuing my degree to the level I wanted is not a decision I'm in a position to make. I had a lot of things I had to deal with.
But still, you could go back and get it.
Yeah, I could. I can.
Would it be worth it?
Yes, it would.
It's just it's an amazing topic to me because, like, when I talk to you, and you know this because I've told you before, I feel fucking retarded half the time. You are way more intelligent than me on a level that I don't know.
See, you know what the ironic thing is, though? I'm smart in very particular things.
But it's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Right. In regards to these very particular things, in regards to many, many other topics, I would call you the vastly more intelligent individual.
I'm a salesman. That's all I am.
Right. And you were incredibly better at this particular thing than I, as many other things.
Either way, though, bro, you are fucking intelligent as fuck. And I think the viewers know it, too. They're like, Micah is the fucking intelligent one. Pryde's the fucking wasted one. Even though you might be more wasted than me, you will still sound more intelligent than me.
Tonight, debatable.
No, it's definitely so. I guarantee it.
Dude, I have literally had a bottle and a half at this point, man.
What are you drinking?
Kessler.
What the fuck is Kessler?
It is a $15 whiskey for a handle.
You are straight on whiskey.
No, whiskey, man. That's where to go. Like, it has a fantastic note.
I hear you pouring it right now.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
But no, whiskey, I don't know, dude. Whiskey is a fantastic type of alcohol. It really is.
I am going to send you some of my brother's fucking father-in-law's whiskey, and you're going to love it.
I'm sure I will. Like, if it's whiskey, I will enjoy it.
God,
Done.
it fucking, like, literally, I take a shot of it, and I'm like, oh my God. It's so great, though. It's just, it's an awesome whiskey. It's like, I don't,
Wait, you take a shot of it, and you enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I'm like, yes, this is good shit. Like,
if you enjoy a shot of whiskey,
yeah,
then I will love the literal fuck out of it.
because I sit here, like, to the viewers, you know, they might not know what I drink. I drink Miller Lite, and I drink rum. I drink Captain Morgan Silver. Frozen.
Ice cold.
Frozen as shit. And that shit tastes like fucking candy. If you have not ever had Captain Morgan Silver fucking frozen, like in your freezer for a day, you don't know what fucking rum is. I like Captain Morgan, like the dark rum, I can't do it. It's just, I can't do dark liquors half of the time unless it's whiskey. Whiskey I could do, which actually you got me started on. Anytime I go fucking out, like to a hotel with me and Jillian, now I drink fucking Jameson.
Jameson is a fantastic whiskey.
Which it really fucking is, dude. I'm not fucking lying to you either. Jameson, fucking warm, is the only shot that I can take that's warm. I hate warm fucking liquor. But Jameson, I'll do it all day long now. I fucking went to a fucking bar. I went to a bar and I did it in your honor, and I was like, I need a shot of Jameson. Fuck it. This is what my buddy told me to fucking... This is what my fucking friend drinks. Warm, so it must be alright. And I did it, and I was like, okay, I get it. You know, I'm like, I understand it now. This is why this is okay to drink.
You know what, though? I'm going to point out that if you sit down and you drink any particular type of alcohol enough, you will learn to appreciate that type of alcohol.
I get that, but, like, even though, like I was sitting there, like, after I took a few shots of Jameson at the bar, I was in Kansas City, and I was pretty fucking good and gone. And this guy I met, because I'm a social fucking butterfly when it comes to bars. Like, if you're sitting next to me, you're talking to me, and I'm fucking gonna buy you shots.
No, this is totally David, by the way, guys. 100%.
So, this guy, I was like, let's take a shot of Jameson. And he's like, I'm like, okay, what do you want?
He wanted Crown.
Crown Royal.
Yeah, because fucking twats drink a Crown. I'm sorry.
Crown is disgusting.
Crown is like brown sugar added to whiskey.
It was
That's
nasty.
basically what it is.
I took the shot, like, okay, I was taking Jameson all night, and I was, like, fine with it. I took a shot of Crown, I'm like, whoa,
What the
fuck?
is
This is not fucking worth the money. No, hell no. And this guy, I told the guy, too, I was like, dude, just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's fucking okay, you know?
I've gone into bars before, and I'll be like, hey, what's your, whiskey? And the answer. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Pour me a quadruple. They just look at me. Like, are you an alcoholic or something? Like, no, dude, it's just cheaper.
Yeah, just pour
Charge me. Yeah, just charge me $16. Like, make this convenient for everybody. But no, truly, I feel like a lot of people, they base their actual drink preference based off price, which is fucking hilarious because those are the people that actually don't know anything about alcohol.
It's retarded, dude. It's fucking like Crown. It's just Crown. It's like, I always look back to Crown. I'm like, I don't fucking get how anyone drinks Crown. Like, all night long. I'm like, okay, whatever. You're fucking weird.
Well, if you don't like whiskey and you're not good at drinking whiskey, your best bet if you want to try to drink whiskey is Crown.
No, I don't think so at all.
No, Crown is so impossibly sweet.
No, it's not. Jameson was so much sweeter.
No, Jameson has more of a bite.
No, dude, yeah. I'm telling you, Jameson went down so much smoother than Crown.
Right, but you actually appreciate legitimate alcohol flavor.
I might, because, like, I sit there and talk to, like, Jillian. Jillian, when she takes a shot, she, like, there's certain people that'll sit there and take a shot glass, and they'll, like, down it. I can't do that. Like, when I take a shot, I put it in my mouth, and I literally, like, hold it in my mouth for, like, 2 or 3, 4 seconds, and then I'll swallow it. And it's like, people that sit there and, like, just shoot a shot glass, I'm like, what are you doing?
No, they are avoiding the flavor.
Yeah, they just want to get drunk.
Right. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Fucking go for it. Like, don't get me wrong, I get drunk every night, but I also appreciate the flavor I'm getting drunk on. But, like, no, I do the same thing. I can't do shots like most people. Most people fucking shoot shots without literally tasting it. Then they use a chaser to alleviate any flavor of the alcohol they have just consumed.
I don't get people how use a chaser either.
I don't do chasers.
I don't either. Ever. If it's if I have a chaser, it's a beer.
Well, technically, a beer is a chaser.
Well, technically, but I'm like not sitting there like grabbing a beer like fucking with my life on the line, you know, like those people, like being like, oh fuck. My brother will take a shot of Malibu. And he needs a Coke with that shit.
To be fair, dude, if I had to drink something as disgusting as Malibu, I'd need a chaser.
Malibu is so it's like fucking eating candy. Because I've drank plenty of Malibu because Jillian fucking would buy bottles of Malibu and she will not drink the shit because she's like goddamn alcohol fucking. You know, I'm pretty sure she's goddamn allergic to alcohol. I guarantee she's fucking allergic to alcohol.
Alright, Pryde. We need to sit down. I will sit down. Like, I will make myself look presentable. I'm going to webcam Jillian. She's going to webcam me. And we are going to do a shot. At least one together. Then she can go smoke the fuck out of like 11 blunts. I don't care. I just want one shot.
There we go. She'll do it, dude. She'll do it. But she won't like it. It'll be Malibu. It's retarded.
I don't care. I don't care. The point is, she needs to appreciate.
We need to talk to her about that.
Yeah, no, like
we need to educate her.
It is. Alright.
She tricked me when she fucking told me she was going to marry me.
Alright.
Not
No,
the viewers are like, what the fuck? No.
I'm already going to tell you, not the way that you are thinking.
Let me explain this. Jillian, when me and her met, and it's been 4 years, Jillian is the love of my life, and I love her to death, and she is my wife, and she will be my wife. I've asked her to marry me, and she is the most glorious fucking person I know. But that bitch... if she was here, I would tell her the same thing. She tricked me. That little bitch tricked me into thinking that she liked alcohol. Like, when we first met, we got fucking wasted. But the whole thing was that she would get wasted for me to, like, try to, like, impress me.
Placate you.
She didn't even have to do that because she was just a little glorious little person to me. And I would do the same thing for her. And like I said, this is 4 or 5 years ago, I would try to get ripped. And
hold on a minute. David.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to have Jill take a few shots on webcam, but I want you to have a massive few tokes.
We're recording right now.
Right.
If we did this, it would not be on recording at all. But I feel like if I did, though, you would see me passed out in the back, though. I'd be boring. That's just how I get. I see. Let's go into this topic real quick. Because we're approaching like an hour. Actually, right now, an hour.
Yeah, moving on that direction.
Which is okay, because the podcast should be long. That you guys can listen to forever and ever and ever.
Which is glorious, because it takes me, like, literally, apparently, 7 hours to get drunk.
Fuck yeah. But marijuana. You think it should be legal?
Wait, legal or illegal? I'm sorry, this is syllable.
Legal. Do you think it should be legal? Prohibition 100%. Type legal.
100% yes.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Why is it not legal? I don't smoke pot.
No, straight up, like, many will disagree with this particular stance I will take, but I feel like whatever you feel like you have the right to put into your body, you have the right to do so. The government has absolutely no jurisdiction to tell you not to do so. Straight up.
I would agree with that.
Like, I'm sorry, I know that the drug war has been a thing for a very long time. Like, cocaine, methamphetamine, whatever the fuck.
Didn't I? Like, okay, like, you look at methamphetamine or ecstasy or whatever. Ecstasy used to be a legal fucking drug.
Well, it was prescribed by, like, a lot of psychiatrists for a long time.
If someone tells me ecstasy is fucking terrible for you, I just look at them and laugh.
Amusingly, alright, I'm sorry, listeners, this is not actual advice. Disregard what I'm saying right now. But, a lot of people recommend that individuals suffering from, negative thoughts takes ecstasy in excess of 250 milligrams at least once. You know what, Pryde? I'm sorry, we're gonna have to delete this episode.
No, it's not. No, it's not getting deleted. You know who the fucking... Okay, so you sit there and, talk about drugs and everything. And we're talking about drugs and theories and all that other shit. Who was one guy who fucking revolutionized the fucking music industry, the phone industry, and every goddamn other industry in the world and took fucking acid and would fucking sit there and tell you that acid fucking was good for you. Who was that guy? Steve fucking Jobs.
Well...
Apple. This motherfucker... People need to realize, though, and this is legitimate, that some drugs are bad. Okay, I get it. Methamphetamine will fuck your mind up, dude. You take meth, dude, you're probably going down the wrong path.
Wait, hold on a minute. I'm also going to point out to everybody listening, not inherently. It is the addiction-based predisposition that gets you on the bad path with methamphetamine.
For sure.
Methamphetamine is actually literally a fantastic drug, straight up.
I don't know, because I've never taken it, but I've seen my uncle fucking take it for fucking years and years and years, and it fucked his mind up. I mean, his fucking mind's fried. It's fried.
There's a lot of things in play right there.
For sure. But you have people, though, that will sit there, like, and say, like, mushrooms. I've never done mushrooms. I've never done any of the LSD-ish type drugs, I guess, they would say, when I was younger. I don't do drugs now. I don't. I have kids.
Good for you.
And
fantastic.
What I do is I drink some beers and take some shots. You know, I don't take acid.
To this podcast.
Yeah. Well, welcome to fucking fatherhood. You don't do that shit anymore. But when you were younger, when I was younger, like ecstasy was a big thing. I was 16, you know, and that was like 10 plus years ago. There was acid and all the other shit. But people are sitting there like they like preach to you that it's like so fucking terrible. You know, the government does, the schools do, and all this other people. I don't really think it's that bad.
No, it is not. That is an amusing thing. LSD. All right, there's actual one relevant thing for LSD. It is, I forget the actual acronym, but it's like post-consistent hallucination syndrome or something. There's like a literal small percent chance that you actually take LSD, you will actually, I don't know, experience these hallucinations for the duration of your life. But you have to also understand that, what is it called? Psilocybin, the active compound in magic mushrooms for most. It's actually recommended by a variety, literal variety of actual reputable doctors, psychologists, dietitians for that fucking matter.
By the way, if you pick out magic mushrooms, have fun picking them out of fucking cow shit.
Well, I mean,
isn't that where they fucking like grow or some shit? I don't know. I've heard.
The easy ones, yes.
The easy ones.
Because you know what they're growing. But no, like, the compound in magic mushrooms is actually, a lot of people recommend that most individuals need to take at least once. Recommend in your lifetime.
Well, you look at Steve Jobs, dude. Steve Jobs is like an advocate for fucking mushrooms.
Steve Jobs was a very strange individual. You know that, right?
I know he was strange. I've studied him. I've researched him. I've read his autobiography. He was super fucking strange.
I feel like Steve Jobs probably did 100K of cocaine every 2 months.
Steve Jobs, though, also revolutionized the fucking world.
Well, I mean, he moved it forward to 6 months. Maybe.
6 months? What?
Yeah, no, straight up 6 months.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. Okay. iTunes. Look at iTunes.
Right.
Where you can download one song per CD for $1. Would that have happened without Steve Jobs? No.
No, it
probably would have happened in the future, but Steve Jobs made that happen.
Right. So, can you tell me that
Steve Jobs also
entrepreneurial enterprise of fucking America wouldn't have made that happen?
Without Steve Jobs?
Yeah. Well,
you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
No, I feel
because
like
they were the one that they were the ones that pioneered it. They were like, let's do this. Let's make this fucking agreement with all these record companies. iTunes was so big that people don't even realize it. They don't fucking get the scope of it, how it affected everything. That you could download one song off a CD for $1. Literally $1. You didn't have to buy the CD. You liked one song, you could download it on your iPod.
Or you can get the entire album for $10.
For $10. It's
16
digital
songs.
download. They fucking made that shit fucking happen. And that is what they did. They fucking revolutionized
They set
the music
standard.
They did. They really did. Now he's gone. Apple, I don't feel like is,
Apple, amusingly, is no longer the pioneer, though.
No, it's not, because they don't have Steve Jobs. That motherfucker...
No. All right. Steve Jobs, his thing was...
I will tell you, Steve Jobs is my idol right now. I'm telling you. I idolize Steve
Apple.
Jobs. I hate
right,
it. I have no... I don't fucking... I have no Apple products other than my iPhone. Which also...
You fucking twat.
Which fucking... If you don't have an iPhone, I will not talk to you ever again.
Hey, whatever, dude. I bought a first-generation iPhone.
They are so easy to use.
Yeah, dude, they're built for people with mental disabilities.
They are perfect. They are perfect. In every fucking goddamn way.
For people that have, difficulty, reading words and shit.
I pick up an Android phone, and I'm like, what the fuck is this goddamn bullshit?
Holy shit. I'm sorry, do we need to think right now?
Yeah, pretty much. You don't want to think when you grab your phone. You want to grab it and fucking, it does what you want it to fucking do.
Unless you actually... Alright, you know what? If I could think and make my phone accomplish more than it would without me knowing that it could actually do that shit, yes, 100%.
Well, you just fucking disproved your point. There's Siri. Siri will tell you anything.
Yeah, no, Siri will give me a hilarious dumbass answer. No, oh my god. Alright, I'm sorry.
Did you know?
Right now.
Did you know?
Fucking YouTube Siri questions, hilarious answers. Do it right now. It's amazing.
Awesome. I know. I love fucking with Siri. Siri is... I actually only got to start fucking with Siri a month ago. Because Jillian got a new phone, and she gave me her phone that was Siri, fucking, enabled. And I was like, fuck yes, I have a new iPhone, and I can fuck with Siri now. Siri calls me Master.
Wait, really?
Oh, shit, yeah. I'm like, Siri, what's my name? She's like, Master.
Oh, well, no, you just told her your name then.
Yeah, Master.
Great. There's nothing exciting about that.
No, it was super exciting, dude. I mean, I was ecstatic about that shit. But you cannot deny the fact that Steve Jobs, nobody can deny the fact that Steve Jobs, like, if you look into the history of it, revolutionized fucking music. He revolutionized the phone.
Alright, you know what? Alright, for everybody, right now, right here.
We're going.
Sorry, right.
We're going.
David, no, shh. This podcast is going to get destroyed.
No, it's
right
not.
here,
No,
right now.
Never.
No,
this is getting posted tomorrow.
No. Like, you need to sit back and relax for just a second.
I will, but it's getting posted.
No, it's not.
Oh, like... it is getting posted. There's nothing bad about this podcast.
All right, tell you what. Let me take a shot, and I'm going to.
I just took a shot.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God, I did.
No, you didn't, because
you can hear it in my voice. It's too fucking. What is it?
You didn't take a shot. Take a shot.
I have to literally close my fucking left eye. This podcast is getting fucking posted. The people need to hear it.
All right.
We're going to be on iTunes soon. They need to hear this shit.
Dude, we are talking shit about... Well, I am talking shit about Steve Jobs. You're over here like, let's get on iTunes. I'm sorry. I'm jeopardizing your dreams. But this needs to happen.
I'm ready for it, dude. The crowd's ready for it.
David, Steve Jobs is not the visionary you respect. He is not.
Why do you say that?
Steve Jobs, literally, his best actual skill is repackaging the concepts he has stolen.
No!
No, straight up. Like, Apple. Half. Well, no, not half. A fairly significant amount of their apps are literally the rebranding of the apps submitted to them by people that, because of their app structure, you have to submit it, you have to approve, then it goes into the iTunes app fucking library, whatever the fuck it's called. And, amusingly, they just straight up steal from that shit. Even the fucking logos.
Oh, we're going into it right now. This is Taking Shots, episode 3.
Alright, Taking Shots, episodes 3.
Yeah, this is not getting deleted at all. Steve Jobs. If you think Apple was built on apps, you are dead wrong, sir.
You know what? No, you know what I'm saying? Apple, right now.
Right now? I'm not talking about right
2014,
now.
2015.
Yeah, it's 15.
No, the 2 years are fairly relevant. Apple, those 2 years, have become what people used to talk shit about Microsoft. That is Apple right now.
You know why?
Because they are the IP stealing.
Because Steve Jobs died.
No, dude. Alright, you have to understand. You realized that Apple sued some particular, I forget the actual IP holder. I apologize because I feel like I'm just making shit up. But they sued somebody because this individual, company, whatever, used the term app store. They sued them because they felt like they actually had precedent on the use of the word app. That is Apple. Like, dude, I'm sorry, this shit is fucking rich. Microsoft wouldn't even do this shit.
Microsoft is fucking terrible about this shit.
Dude, that was Microsoft 15 years ago, yes.
They sued Amazon.
Microsoft
Apple sued Amazon. Let me look at this shit.
I'm sorry, like, Apple these days is the new Microsoft. It really is.
But I'm not talking about these days, though, bro. I'm talking about fucking Steve Jobs days. Steve Jobs days.
Well, I'm sorry, like, what, like 6 months ago?
No, it was more than that. It's like a year ago that he died. When did Steve Jobs die?
Yeah, it was like about a year ago.
As soon as Steve Jobs died, I knew, like, in my personal self, I was like, Apple's fucked.
Part of me agrees with that. Because, I'm sorry, like, don't get me wrong, as much shit as to talk about Apple, Steve Jobs was a literal genius.
He died in 2011. Four years ago.
Hey,
wait, is that
David,
when he died?
David, post graph of Apple's stock value over the last 4 years.
Let me look. See if I can find that shit.
Oh, this is what you're using.
Oh, I guarantee it goes down.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs had a thing about him, and it was called a certain thing. I can't think of it right now.
Called fucking
He had
IP.
Steve Jobs was
rating.
he was a salesman. That's what he was.
Yeah, dude.
He
like,
could sit there and talk to you.
Stolen product.
No. Steve Jobs could get in front of you and fucking make you believe what he was selling. It didn't matter who you were. He had this fucking thing about him to where it's like, if he told you something, it was true, and you would believe it. And that was Steve Jobs. He turned, like, if you look at Steve Jobs, when he died, he was the largest stakeholder in Disney. Did you know that?
Dude, Disney, it just scares the fuck out of me these days.
Disney is crazy huge. He was the largest stakeholder in Disney. Disney's making fucking awesome movies. Disney's fucking making awesome. Pirates of the Caribbean? Fuck yeah. You're fucking kidding me if you fucking don't love Pirates of the Caribbean.
But, like, Star Wars, Disney...
Oh, dude, they're gonna do it, dude. They're gonna fucking do it. As long as they don't have Jar Jar fucking stupid Binks.
Yeah, but, like...
George Lucas probably needed to step aside.
Princess Leia now is a Disney princess.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. It's gonna be glorious.
I don't know, like, just sit down and think about that for a second.
No, Princess Leia, they're gonna play a small role, I feel like. I don't know, maybe they might not, I don't know. Like, you can't have, like, fucking Skywalker, or whatever the fuck his name is, play a huge role in fucking the new movie. There's no way. He's fucking, like, old as fuck. No one's gonna look at him and be like, oh, you're a fucking pro.
Dude,
what is his name?
Kenobi, motherfucker.
Isn't he fucking probably dead and gone now?
Right, but like, he's old as shit. He was like the most badass motherfucker
Obi-Wan
ever.
Kenobi was the fucking shit. But like, literally, like, you sit there and look at like Star Wars nowadays, like, who do you have? You have fucking, what's his name? God damn it.
Yeah, that dude.
The fucking dude that fucking... The dude that flies the fucking Millennium Falcon.
Oh, God damn it. I hate you.
I can't even think of it right now.
No, because now I can't think of it.
Jesus Christ, how can we not think of this?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. He's a badass, but he's super fucking. He's getting old, dude. He's getting like when I think of Harrison Ford,
production, fucking Indiana Jones because he broke a hip or something.
It is insane when I think about Harrison Ford as being old. I'm like, Harrison Ford's not old, but then you look at like his age, he's like 70 or something. I'm like, holy fuck, are you kidding me? What? When did this happen?
I would actually probably have a hard time 1v1ing Harrison Ford.
Oh, dude, he's like, he'll fucking fuck you up, dude.
Actually, no, because I get him drunk first, so...
No, yeah, I don't even know. Harrison Ford's like, he's like goddamn awesome. He'll fucking fly the Millennium Falcon right in your ass.
Right, but he doesn't know what parsecs mean.
What?
Did you ever watch the actual, like, Star Wars movies?
What the fuck did you just say? Did you just start fucking me in front of everybody?
Alright,
You fucked me in front of everybody, didn't you?
In the first Star Wars movie, there was Harrison Ford. He said that, like, what was it? He could do the Kessel Run in X amount of parsecs.
Okay.
Done. Parsecs are essentially a measure of distance. Which means that, like,
you're
faster
goddamn physics bullshit.
Yeah, essentially, the faster something moves, the shorter the amount of parsecs.
You fucked me right there.
Yeah, dude.
You fucked me right there.
Give me a Dota 2 skin.
Back on fucking topic, though, Steve Jobs changed your fucking life.
Sort of. But...
Sort of?
No, dude, give it 6 months. Some other capable...
6 months? He died in 2011.
Dude, no. Like, the moment he started making things happen, 6 months.
Could you imagine life without the iPhone? Wait, do you own an iPhone? Have you? You did.
I did. I owned the first iteration of the iPhone.
Did you love it? Be honest. When you had that iPhone, did you fucking love it though? Did it kind of be like, holy fuck, this thing could do quite a bit?
Well, alright, I'm gonna offer you, like, the most irrelevant kind of, instance ever. I was over in Chicago, wandering around.
That's where you live!
Well, no, I was visiting Chicago because, XYZ, just shut the fuck up.
God
but,
damn it.
like, I was over in an elevator. I pulled out my, first generation iPhone. The first generation iPhone. Like, pre-order.
Okay.
iPhone. And literally, everybody in the elevator's like, oh, is that an iPhone? Let me check that out. So I'm just, I'm just handing off this shitty-ass iPhone.
Oh, my God.
Like, they're all like, dude, this is amazing. Because at this point, it's worth, like, $600.
Oh,
straight
fuck
up.
Yeah.
And I step out of the elevator because I'm at ground level at this point. Like, my car is parked. I'm, just like, hey, I just want to go get drunk and have sex. And they're all like, dude, this phone is amazing. Like, this is Safari. Safari, LOL, the worst browser ever invented.
Except you ain't gonna get hacked with Safari.
You're joking, right?
I'm not fucking joking!
Do you understand that the people that feel like they are immune to being hacked because they use Apple shit
I do not feel like I'm immune at
are
all.
retarded?
Not at all. But when you use Internet Explorer like a dumbass, you don't use Internet Explorer, do you?
No.
You're a dumbass if you use Internet Explorer. Bottom
You know
line.
what? Amusingly, the proportion of your vulnerability to being hacked using Explorer, Chrome,
I use Chrome.
Safari, is probably about the same. Straight
No,
up.
Internet Explorer has so many more users. There's so many more viruses out there.
Right, but like
Chrome is
user
fucking pulling up
percentage.
to it, though. I actually think
Wait, what?
Internet Explorer has lost a shit ton here lately. I read an article, I think it was like 6 months ago, that Internet Explorer was like way losing ground. Safari is still
The shittiest fucking internet browser
well,
ever.
nobody uses Safari on their computer, their desktop.
Nobody uses that on their fucking
Safari's
phone.
for your
They know
fucking
what they're doing.
iPhone. If you have an iPhone, you use Safari.
Right, unless you know what you're actually doing and that you don't actually use Safari.
No, fuck, I use Safari all the time. This shit's fucking great.
Dude. Alright, Pryde. I'm sorry, you actually know like a little bit about the internet and
I'm gonna
stuff.
kill you.
You're still using Safari?
On my phone!
Like, really?
On my phone! I fucking use
Really?
an iPhone.
David?
I need you. I'm gonna fucking send you a goddamn iPhone and turn you back to fucking Steve Jobs time.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'd rather actually have...
You know what, though? The weird thing is, though,
Right.
that if Steve Jobs was alive today, there would not be an iPhone 6 Plus. It wouldn't happen.
Would. No, straight up, there would.
No, it wouldn't.
100%. He would make that happen.
He was so dedicated to his fucking theology and his fucking vision to where he sit there and said,
No, he innovated those products. He had that innovation in his wing, what his market department said.
you know what I think he would have done?
What do you think?
I think he would have made the iPhone slimmer. It would probably be the size of a fucking goddamn fucking, I don't even know, half the size of the iPhone 5. It would be no bigger, though. Because he always said that, like, why the fuck would you have a bigger phone like than that? Your thumbs can't reach it. It's not fucking, there's no point in it. Maybe he would have changed his mind. I don't think he would have, though. He was that type of person that would sit there and look at you in the eye and be like, you're wrong. This is my point of view. Fuck you. And this is what's going to happen. I don't think he would have fucking allowed it. He would have been like, fuck you, no. This is like a tablet. We'll market it as tablet, okay? Not as an iPhone.
I don't know.
Because the 6 Plus is
that.
huge. I would love to have one.
Apple has made a fairly large headway into the phone market, but they're literally losing regards to everything else.
Well, I get that, but, like, still, you can't deny that they revolutionized fucking, like what we were talking about earlier, music.
iTunes, specifically.
You can?
Well, no, I'm not denying that. No, iTunes was beginning.
They took the iPod.
Music.
Steve Jobs took the iPod and like scrammed a fucking 1,000 CDs on your fucking little portable handheld fucking device.
No, Steve Jobs popularized the concept of an MP3 player.
And nobody did that before him, though. So you have to give him credit for it.
He built on the ideas of people before him. Like, I'm sorry, how do you view Thomas Edison?
Thomas Edison?
Yes.
Is that the motherfucker that created the light bulb?
Alright, to everybody listening, that created the light bulb. Quote.
He also didn't he create a lot of other shit, though?
No, Thomas Edison refined the light bulb.
He did not create the light bulb.
No, he refined the filament that allowed the light bulb to actually, burn for longer than normal.
Who created the light bulb?
I don't remember the actual original creator. I'm sorry.
But he made the light bulb legitimate.
Yes.
So he becomes the important factor of it.
Basically built off of a previous person's developments.
The previous person's fucking failures.
You know what?
Am I not right?
Right now, if I found a way to make this particular podcast the most important thing on the planet and called it my own.
It is your own.
Right. But, like, no. How upset would you be? If, like, hey, this is Imminent's podcast. This is the most intelligent man on the planet that is making shit happen. And doing it with grace. How upset would you be?
I don't understand what you're saying right now. I think you're drunk.
No, dude, I haven't drunk since like 8 p.m.
I still don't understand what you're saying right now.
But the point is...
This is the problem when we both get drunk.
Wait, are you finally drunk?
Dude, I've been drunk for like an hour. It's like 2:40 in the morning. I'm ready to go to bed.
Drunk? Taking shots, guys.
But like, no, I still want to see. I want to hear your point right here.
All right.
I mean, I'm fucked tomorrow, dude. I'm fucked.
Dude, well,
thank God my brother had a baby.
Yeah, you have an excuse,
Jesus
right?
Christ.
Shit. No, I'm sorry. Basically, what I'm saying is, straight up, Steve Jobs did never. He literally.
Did never? You're better than that.
Well, I mean, yes, I am. Oh, shit. Alright, so Dave's over here analyzing my ability to actually speak English.
Keep trashing on Steve Jobs. I'm about to call out your fucking shit.
But no, straight up, Steve Jobs' best, his best ability is to prey on the individuals that have fantastic ideas.
Oh,
you know what?
my
you know
God.
I'm going to sit back right here, right now. I bet you that iTunes was not Steve Jobs' idea.
It was.
He bought that off of somebody. No, he bought that off.
No, it was totally his idea.
You know what? Oh my God. I am going to research this shit.
I would love for you to read his autobiography.
Dude,
I will send that shit to you.
Autobiography is fucking just...
with his approval.
Subscribing to their propaganda.
Well, with everything. You have that case in point. But
right, so
it was his dying thing that there was only one man that was able to do this, that was able to come to him, talk to him, and put it into perspective. And to come to him and be like, ask him those questions.
Great. So, hold on a minute.
If you've never read that autobiography...
Who stood to gain from the financial gain of his autobiography?
I'm assuming I don't know. I'm assuming the fucking writer, because Steve Jobs at that point he knew he was going to die. He already fucking had everything in the world, other than Steve Jobs had a fucking hard life. You know, he didn't have a hard life, but he had a life that was marred with.
Are you taking shots?
Being an asshole.
David has a hard-on for Steve Jobs.
I so do.
He really does. This is what I'm learning, right?
I live literally by that book in our company.
You know what?
One of the things that Steve Jobs
going
taught in his book, and what he did in real life and with his company was that, and the major thing I took from it, because I've only read a few books. I'm not a reader. I don't read a lot unless it super fucking interests me. And his autobiography was one of those. And I read it in like 3 days. 3 or 4 days, I don't know. But one of the things was that he always was like, if you are not an A-team type person, if you weren't like an A person, like when you worked for him, or worked for any company by that matter.
By A, like he means fantastic.
Fantastic performance, that you weren't fucking, if you were not on top of everything.
Just, legitimate, awesome, straight up.
Yeah. If you're a B type person, a B, you were fucking out. And the reason he had behind that, I mean, he would literally go up to fucking people and he would ask them their ideas, and they would say it, and he would literally tell them, "You're shit. Fuck you. Get out. You're fired."
Wait, hold on a minute. All right, David. I'm going to offer you a fairly specific perspective that you may not appreciate.
Okay.
So, Jobs. He had no more ideas. He fired.
Wait, no more. Wait, what do you mean no more ideas?
No, he had no more ideas that would actually grow Apple.
No, he had plenty of ideas that would grow Apple. It's just this time of his life.
Stop. No, stop talking. He fired the individuals. No, not fired, but just didn't deal with the individuals that couldn't provide him with any sort of growth perspective.
Okay.
He literally only dealt with the individuals that offered him perspective in regards to growth, which, ironically, you have to understand, these days, if Valve right now asks me if I can give them perspective to grow their particular stance on whatever the fuck, I could do so. Me, an alcoholic, fucking borderline sub-IQ individual. This is Steve Jobs' approach. Just, he wants fresh opinions. He's going to accrue them in whatever manner he could. I don't know anything about his internal management process, but literally, I could actually envision this happening.
I'm not understanding your question right now.
Well, no, it's not a question. It's a statement of fact. I feel like Steve Jobs is actually building shit off the shoulders of people before him.
Well, for sure.
Right up.
He was building a company that he built to begin with.
Off of literal stolen IP. Close to.
Stolen IP.
Close to. Not literally stolen IP.
Him and Wozniak had an agreement. What stolen IP are you talking about?
Alright, I want to... Oh, God, I'm drunk for this. I want to look this up. There was one app that I remember reading about this. Back when I used to use the app, Stumble Upon. I'm sorry to everybody, because I actually don't recall the particular circumstance.
Steve Jobs would go into his fucking workplace.
No. Calm down. There's one app that literally the Apple app marketplace, what the fuck, rejected.
iTunes.
This particular app. No, not iTunes. It's the app marketplace.
Okay, so before then.
or whatever it is at that point in time. And they rejected this particular app. Then, like, I don't know, a week later, something later, they came out with an app. The official Apple Marketplace came out with their own app that was literally the exact same app this particular individual, provided Apple saying, hey, like, make this happen. They even copied the fucking logo and only changed it slightly.
Okay, so when you look at that, though...
That is fucking Apple.
What company hasn't done that? Because I have no idea what app you're talking about right now. But, like, Microsoft...
It's been a while, I forget.
When you look at Microsoft, you look at... Microsoft actually had, like, a huge layoff last year.
Well, you know what, though?
To where it's like people that were working on Windows and their ideas are still theirs because you work for the company.
Well, no. If you work for a company, your ideas are the company's.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. So, when you look at like that point of view, is it wrong for them to fucking take advantage of that? Maybe.
Right. I'm saying, no, I am talking about one particular individual submitting their own IP into Apple. Apple, rejecting it, and then fucking stealing it, including the logo. That shit gets so blatant right then and there.
But I still don't know who you're talking about.
Oh my god, like, I want to look this up.
You're supposed to be looking it up.
Dude, I got double vision all over the place. I don't know.
So do I.
And no, like, trust me. I'm sorry, whoever is listening right now. Trust me, this is a true story. Apple is the Microsoft that we all used to hate.
But Microsoft is the Microsoft we hate.
No, Microsoft these days is so... Like, they understand that they control things. They do. They don't need this fucking overt, ridiculous-ass shit that Apple needs to do to make headlines.
But still, Microsoft is Microsoft. It's a goddamn corporation thing.
Right. But, like, dude, Apple is like...
Should we go into government talk right now?
Well, I don't feel like it's terribly relevant, but...
Because the government's a corporation. Everyone's a corporation. If you control shit, you're a corporation. That's how it is.
So... I'm sorry, like...
Welcome to America.
Great, but tie this into Apple versus Microsoft.
Apple was the underdog, I feel like. Microsoft, like... Oh my god, do you remember that fucking... Did you see that video of... when Microsoft and Apple fucking had that agreement or whatever, and it was Steve Jobs on a stage, and they had Bill Gates fucking come on, and he was like a fucking 10-foot tower over fucking over Steve Jobs. It was one of Apple's fucking major fucking like releases or whatever. But Bill Gates was like fucking a 10-foot tower over Steve Jobs. Pissed Steve Jobs off. He was pissed afterwards. But it was just funny how it just happens. It's just like, when you look at that corporate world and you're sitting there trying to sell it to your investors or whatever, you cannot do that. And Steve Jobs knew it at the time. But it just happened fucking wrong, where Bill Gates was literally like towering over him on this video screen, talking to him. And he was so fucking pissed and angry about that shit.
Alright.
This motherfucker would not tag his car. He would not tag his car. Steve Jobs, for anyone listening. he would not tag his fucking vehicle. He would race off and like fucking they'd give him a ticket and he'd be like, fuck you. Give me the ticket.
Sounds right.
I mean, that's how he was, though. But what I came across, like what we were talking about earlier, is from his book, was that if you don't work with A-plus people, which was what was his mindset, that the B-plus people, if you're an A-plus fucking person in your company, and you're working at A-plus, like you're fucking busting your ass or whatever, and you have a B guy next to you, working with you, the B guy might fucking drag you down. He might sit there and like be like, we don't have to do this. Let's do it tomorrow.
You know,
which I unequivocally agree with because I've dealt with it. If you don't have fucking that A fucking person next to you, if you have a B or C person next to you, they will drag you down.
Alright, so, hey, David, the A person you're talking about has introduced this particular situation. So, David, you have an opportunity to buy a 3 gigahertz processor at $500.
Okay.
Or you have an opportunity to buy a 500, gigahertz processor at 500. Like, essentially the same fucking thing. One particular dealer costs twice as much. Who would you choose?
I don't get where you're going with this. I think you might be more direct than me.
Right. You have the same hardware, the exact same specs, essentially.
Okay.
One particular set of hardware, one particular computer costs literally twice, maybe even 3 times as much. What computer would you choose?
If they have the same hardware?
Specs.
What do you mean the same specs? Same hardware? Like everything's the same, I can buy it cheaper?
Well, no, specifications is in terms of what they actually could compute straight up.
Well, you'd go for the cheaper one every time.
Right. This is why I just LOL at Apple. Always.
I'm not talking about Apple computers, though. Like, if that's what you're talking about.
No, you have to understand, that is why Apple amuses me more than anything else. Because Apple charges more for the same shit that people charge literally half.
Oh, it's a brand. It's a brand. It's a brand, for sure.
Right, and I don't know, dude.
I get that.
Everybody over here is saying Apple is the greatest thing ever. No. Apple just fucking rides the backbone of people that actually create fantastic inventions and then uses their brand name to actually make shit worth it.
No, see, I feel like Apple pioneered a ton of shit.
Nowadays, HP created the tablet 2007.
They didn't capitalize on it, though.
Oh, well, see, that's the point, because shit was broken by Apple far too soon. But, like, HP created a fantastic tablet.
What tablet?
Everyone listening right now, HP. I'm sorry, I'm not Googling it right now.
When I was a realtor, I had a fucking HP fucking, I guess you could call it a tablet. I don't know. It was fucking like a PDA is what it used to be called.
I remember PDAs.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
it cost me $800. $800 fucking dollars.
HP 2007 had a tablet superior to the iPads you use right fucking now.
I don't have an iPad. I wish I had an iPad.
Well, yeah. I mean, actually, amusingly, I wouldn't mind an iPad.
iPads are great. I have
But
Amazon
I'm just
Kindles.
saying that a 7-year-old HP product is actually superior to an Apple product that is being released currently.
That's same with like my video card though. Like you're sitting there talking to me like about like I have a 4870X2 from AMD that is superior to my video card today, and it's like fucking 6 years old. The only reason I don't use it is because they don't support it anymore on the fucking drivers.
Well, I'm actually kind of jealous because my video card is like...
You have the same video card than me.
No, I have a 7770.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the same one.
Dude, my fucking video card makes like angry noises whenever I ask it to like make polygons.
That's nuts
straight up.
because my video card works fucking perfect, and I have the same one. I have the 770 or 7770. I legitimately I know I have the same video card than you.
Yeah, no,
And my
actually
video
do.
card fucking runs perfect on everything.
Dude, come May, I am buying you a new computer.
I don't need a computer. I need a video card.
No.
And a new fucking heatsink for my fucking processor.
Alright, fine. Come May, my first paycheck, I'm buying a 6K computer. And I'll buy you a 3K computer. Is that fair?
No, because all you need to do, if you need to upgrade your computer, because you pretty much have the same computer as me.
Right, I'm gonna get like fucking a quad i7.
What the fuck would that do you? Like, is your computer not running fine right now? Can you not run Counter-Strike fucking Go perfectly?
No, I totally can. No, dude.
Then why would you fucking upgrade?
I want a future-proof.
Nah, fucking future-proof my ass.
For the next
Future
like
fucking
25 years.
for what? Fucking Counter-Strike fucking Go fucking patch 2.0? You're crazy.
No, I wanna make my computer work for the next 25
You're
years.
fucking
and
nuts.
I'm gonna make your computer work
You're
for the next 25
fucking
years.
nuts. Counter-Strike ain't updating their graphics.
Dude, no, they're never gonna update.
No! Why would you need to update your computer? Your computer runs it fine. It's you know what the fucking computer scene is? It's like someone that works on a car.
Right.
Literally, if you have like a 69 Camaro in your fucking driveway, you want to put the best badass shit in that shit. When you work on a computer, and people don't understand this, it doesn't matter if your shit runs fine. My shit runs fine, okay, whatever. There's a new graphics card out. There's a new fucking processor out. There's a fucking liquid cooling out. It's like, fuck you. I want to fucking upgrade this shit to where it's like the best of the fucking best where I can sit there and show it off.
You know what? Like, I agree. Just because you feel like the actual upgrading would give you tangible results, even if it doesn't.
I
You
know.
feel like-
That's the same fucking way I used to feel. And right now, not lying, I would love to have a new video card. I don't know what it would do for me. It probably wouldn't do shit for me. Because, like I said, the video card I have now, which I have the same as you, runs everything fine. The only thing I could fucking think of to upgrade on my computer at the moment was the heat sink for my processor, because when I fucking do this kind of shit and have to fucking, export this shit into a fucking MP4 file, my processor seems to fucking want to fucking die after like an hour. It's like 50 minutes, my processor's like, fuck you, I'm overheating, I'm dying.
Wait, you have a 4 gig 8 core, don't you?
I have a 8-core processor. I have the AMD I don't know. It's like 4 gigahertz.
Okay, no, you have the same one, dude. We have the
The
same
black
computer.
edition. I'm pretty sure we
No,
have the same computer.
We have the same fucking computer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have the almost identical computer. I think my motherboard might be a little different than yours, but other than that,
Dude.
I think everything else is the same.
Amusingly, I feel like I have the shittier motherboard just because
You
my
might.
motherboard had broken fucking English in the instruction manual.
I mean, my first motherboard I ordered from Newegg didn't even support the processor that I bought, which
That's just
I
glorious.
actually still have it in my closet. I don't know why I didn't send it back. I was just like, $50 is not worth my time to send it back.
Dude, straight up, I agree with this.
I know. I was like, fuck this. I mean, it has to have a BIOS update or some shit, to where it's like you have to have an old processor to update it though. So you can have a new processor like mine, and it was just like, I don't know. I just got to the point where I was like, I'll just
You
spend
know what?
an extra $100 and get the better fucking motherboard.
Yeah, let's actually make this shit work and then not worry about it.
That's my whole point of view. I was like, fuck it. And then, so now, the only thing I need to upgrade, though, in my computer, I feel like I'm, 5 years safe. Because, my last computer lasted me for fucking, I think it was 7 or 8 years. To where I could run anything.
Dude, we're not gonna saying this to inspire jealousy, but come May, give me a couple of weeks. I'm literally gonna buy dual R9s.
But why?
Dude, because I'm gonna have the money.
I know, that's how it is. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
No.
But you'll be you'll sit there and think about it. You'll be like, why did I do that? I remember when I spent fucking $1,000 on fucking, I think it was 9800 GTs, which you can buy for probably $20 now.
Dude, but I could, $1,000 would be one night of overtime.
Yeah, but when you play CSGO, and that's all you play, you don't need fucking SLI.
Dude, but wouldn't you enjoy the fact that you're getting
I
400
would so enjoy it.
off of a 144 frames per second monitor?
I would super enjoy it, but it's when you sit there and think about it, it's does it really make that much of a difference?
You know what? Amusingly,
No.
No. I'm basing this off of the Global Offensive Reddit forums saying that a 144 hertz monitor actually makes a difference.
Yeah, but if
That's
you're
them.
fucking okay, you're 100, but still, one fucking NVIDIA graphics card, the one you're talking about, will do that.
I don't know.
Does
fine,
CS:GO support SLI?
Probably not. Well, no, actually, I feel like it's irrelevant. I feel like CSGO is, the most easy game for your system to actually handle.
Same. It's not a bad, it's not bad graphics-wise, but
It's so optimized.
it's
Straight
not,
up.
it's not fucking Crysis fucking 3.
Whatever, dude. Fine, I'm gonna buy this shit and I'll send you one.
Do it! I
Dude,
want a
maybe.
new graphics card. I don't even
May.
need it, but I want it.
Give me a bit, May.
That's the whole thing with the computers, though. When you start building a computer, it's God, you just want to add more and more and more and more. It's like it's like your own personal hot rod, I feel like.
Yeah, no, essentially. Even though, unfortunately, I haven't quite had the money to make the upgrades. Well, shit. If you buy a shitty computer, upgrades are cheap. If you have a decent computer, upgrades are a little bit more to actually come by.
You know what? We're going to have to end this because I'm pretty sure my fucking recording stopped. What the fuck? Oh, wait. No, it didn't. It didn't stop. But either way,
Oh,
we're going on like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to wake up at 6:30.
Wait, actually, it is 3.
Holy fuck. Son of a whore.
Jill, I'm sorry. No, I'm not really sorry.
No, we're not sorry at all. Fuck that shit. I ain't sorry for shit.
Jill, I'm just sorry that you don't actually drink with us.
I know. She would get there, though, too, if she fucking, like, joined us in this episode. I feel like maybe, I don't know. That's like that's like a 2-hour episode right now.
Alright, straight up, David. The next opportunity I have with the vacation, 2 weeks straight up, when I actually don't have to worry about
You're coming here, right?
Yes, the moment I don't have to worry about a very particular thing, I will.
Because you know me and you would fucking, like, just be awesome together.
Right. But the point is, I'm going to also show Jill that she doesn't know anything about what she's doing.
No, she has no idea.
Also, you can never tell her.
Oh, she might hear it, though. I don't know if she listens to the podcast. I don't think she listens to the podcast, though.
Alright, so Jill, let me explain to you. What you enjoy, I've enjoyed so much more than you. I'm sorry, no, that sounds impossibly egotistical, but yes, no, statement of fact.
I'm a lucky dude with her, dude.
No, you are, 100%.
She's a hot-ass bitch.
You don't deserve fantastic things, but no, Jill is amazing.
She's glorious. She's pretty fucking great in her own little way, every way, actually. I am very thankful for that shit. Either way, though, this was a good little... I don't remember what we conversated about.
Me either.
Because it's been 2 hours.
Has it literally been 2 fucking hours?
2 hours. I have a timer on the shit on Skype. But hey, I hope everybody... I feel like, it was a good one, because we talked about fucking crazy, fucking all sorts of shit, I feel like.
Well, when you have 2 drunk people talking about drunk shit, yes.
I mean, that's what we do. It's taking shots, like, literally, that's the fucking title of the fucking show. Either fucking way, bros. Thanks for fucking listening. We are available now on Spreaker, which is our main shit. Which, if you want to fucking like that shit, that would be great. SoundCloud, YouTube, and hopefully soon we will be on iTunes, which, apparently takes like a couple weeks. I don't fucking know. It might be there, it might not be. iTunes might fucking slam us down and I'll have to fucking kill Steve Jobs. Wait.
Right, because, yes, exactly. Steve Jobs, that fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's already dead. I'm sitting there supporting him. And if we don't get fucking supported on iTunes, I'm going to be pissed.
Yes, blame Steve Jobs.
Either way, though, but we're available on all those other platforms or whatnot. Hey, we might even have a fucking app soon.
That'd be glorious.
Would it not be fucking cool to have a Taking Shots app? I would fucking love it.
Only if I can drunk tweet using the app.
You can. We could do a live podcast, and people could ask us questions and shit. Which would be awesome, I feel like. Just randomly
don't be wrong, that would be awesome, but that is so impossibly dangerous because...
Oh, it's super dangerous.
I don't be drunk.
But it's that's how we are. We live dangerous.
Oh, shit.
I mean, who really, this, it's a podcast. We're just here to have fun. We're not here to have, me and you are here,
talk.
Same. Drunk and talk and have fun. We're not here to fucking make money or anything like that. We're just here fucking having fun. We're trying to entertain anyone who wants to listen and wants to have a good time. And that's the bottom line.
Because, this is the truth that, everybody, you have that one particular friend that you have conversations with consistently. You're like, you know what? This conversation is literally relevant to anybody that actually understands anything that means anything. I feel like this is me and David's conversation on a particular basis.
I mean, literally, it really is. It's when you guys are listening to us, it's me and Micah talking about random shit that just comes to our mind. And this is how it goes on a daily basis or on a weekly basis whenever we start chatting with each other. It is literally me and you just talking. We just record it for you guys to listen to.
No, it really is. At some point, like, I'm like, hey, or he's like, hey, start recording. Dude, even though, to be fair, I am absolutely fucking hammered right now. I actually need to eat something.
Finally, thank God. I'm hammered too, but thank God you're fucking hammered this time. Either way, fucking bros, thanks for listening. Taking shots, fucking episode something like
X.
Yeah, X. Available on, I don't remember, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, and hopefully iTunes soon. But either way, thanks for listening to us, and hopefully you join us in the next show.
Have a fantastic night and take a shot.
Later, taking shots. Ba-bang! I have to add that.
Wait, add what?
The ba-bang. I don't know. It's every ba-bang. Do
Ba-bang.
it. Just say it. Ba-bang.
Bye-bang.
Bye-bye.
Motherfucker. Bye-bang.